Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to take you through the Scentsy July 2024 Whiff Box. This little cutie pie right here. This just showed up on my doorstep this morning, and if there was ever in the history of Scentsy Whiff Boxes a Whiff Box that I needed in my life, it's this particular one. If you're familiar with my channel, it's going to become abundantly clear to you here in a second as to why I'm so excited about this particular Whiff Box. So we're gonna get into that here. However, if you are newer to my channel, hi, hello, welcome. I am not a Scentsy consultant myself. I actually purchase all of my Scentsy products through my best friend, Lisa Roberry. The vast majority of you are very familiar with Lisa. She actually has a channel here on YouTube as well, so I will link that in the description box down below. Lisa and I have been friends for a very long time, and I really love supporting her business. I don't personally have any interest in getting into selling Scentsy, but I, again, love supporting my best friend. She's just a wonderful human being, so if you are in the market for a Scentsy consultant, I cannot recommend her enough. Obviously, I might be a little bit biased, but she really is just a lovely human being. If you are interested in finding someone who is local to you, however, you can go to the main Scentsy website. You can type in your zip code, and that will kind of filter through all of the consultants, and it will identify all of the ones that are local to you. And that way you can kind of sort through and see who you want to connect with. Lisa lives over in Nampa, Idaho. So if that's your area, you got to get in touch with Lisa. You'll love her. I promise you'll love her. She's just, like I said, she's a lovely, lovely human being. But anyway, you guys, let's dive into this box. Like I said, I couldn't possibly be more excited about this particular one. So let's open her up and go through what's in this one. I already know what's in here because I watched Lisa's video, and she gave me the heads up as soon as she got her box. She actually went to corporate to go pick it up, and she let me know what was in here, and I was like, sold, got it. Okay, this is their, actually this is their 20th anniversary Whiff Box here. So Scentsy's 20 years old. Happy birthday, Scentsy. And this is filled with, I believe, what is considered some of their most classic fragrances. So there should be some pretty good stuff in here. In fact, I know there is because I already kind of know what's in here. Anyway, so we've got some bars. By the way, I'm so thankful they use these ice packs. It was 105 degrees here yesterday, and I think today it's actually like 102 or something like that. So I am thankful for the ice packs. Otherwise, everything would have been a mess in this box, I tell you what. Do keep these, by the way. They are wonderful to pop into coolers during the summertime. So, all right. Where do we start? Listen, we're gonna start with the entire reason why I needed this box, and it's this product right here. There's two boxes, but it's one thing. Okay. One of my all-time favorite Scentsy fragrances. I have 7 bars of this one fragrance in my Scentsy club. Is Happy Birthday. You guys, they made Happy Birthday into a fragrance flower. Yeah, it's the whole reason. This is the only way that you can get this fragrance flower. By the way, I have been having a really awesome experience with all of the fragrance flowers that I've been using lately. The Kindness and the Starburst Sky flowers. I have them in 2 of my bathrooms here, and they fragrance the entire bathroom. They do such a good job in usually mostly like smaller type settings. So if you have like a bedroom, or like in my case, you are using these in a bathroom, they are perfect for those spaces. They don't do much for like larger open concept areas, but Oh, you guys, I love Happy Birthday. To me, Happy Birthday smells like funfetti birthday cake. Now, a lot of people say that they get chocolate marble cake from Happy Birthday. That sounds delicious too, but to my nose, it's funfetti birthday cake. And oh man, I just couldn't possibly love this particular fragrance more. So this is it's a very, very deep, dark, I know it looks black, but it's actually a really deep, dark purple. And what you do, if you've never had one of these, you basically, it's like a reed diffuser, right? But you're using these flowers that have little wicks on the bottom of them, and the wicks draw the liquid up, and then the fragrance also disperses into the flower part here, and then it fragrances your space. So here's the little wick I was talking about, and then this is their zinnia, right? It's the Zinnia Zen. I think this is one of the prettiest ones for sure. Oh, it really, look how beautiful this is. So this is actually going to turn that really beautiful shade of purple as it draws the liquid up. So these are really lovely, and like I said, anything Happy Birthday, I really wish that Scentsy would one, make Happy Birthday just a permanent part of the catalog, but also I wish they would bring it out in bricks. I need a brick in Happy Birthday. But I will take any format of Happy Birthday that I can get, and so yeah, that's why I had to have this box. There was no way that I wasn't gonna have this box. So good. Okay, what else is in the box? So it does come with 2 scent circles, and Sugar Cookie is one of the fragrances, and then Sun-Kissed Citrus is the other. I love these in my car. They last, I would say, probably about 2 weeks. So you do need to switch these out, but they are a really fun way to bring the fragrance, you know, from your house into your vehicle. So I usually have a couple of these in my car, and as the fragrance from the one that I'm currently is using wanes from the scent circle, I open another one of these and immediately pop it into my rear view mirror situation. They smell so good. Sugar Cookie is one of my favorite fragrances from Scentsy as well, so I'm always happy to have anything Sugar Cookie. Now, Sun-Kissed Citrus, I don't think that I've ever had this either in a bar or definitely not in a scent circle, so curious to see how that one does. And then we've got some bars. So they are in this nice little bag here. Now, one of these fragrances is the scent of the month for next month, I believe, and that one is the Honeycrisp Harvest. I'm really excited about this because as someone who absolutely hates the summer, I'm just dying for fall to roll around, especially with the current temperatures. I hate being sweaty. And listen, when it's 105, there's just no way to avoid that. I don't like hot weather. I like it even less as I am getting older. But anyway, let's get started with this one because Lisa said this was a really great scent. So I have to stick my nose in this. So let's do it together. So Honeycrisp Harvest. Again, scent of the month for next month. So we get to preview it, which I think is really kind of cool. So let's do it. You guys, this smells like a legit Honeycrisp apple, which happens to be one of my personal favorite apples. I like the really firm, crisp, very sweet, juicy apples. And if you've never had a Honeycrisp, go to Safeway, Fred Meyer, whatever grocery store you have in your area, and get a Honeycrisp apple. They are so delicious. Oh man, they are so good. Hold on, I want to pop this out of here and smell the bottom. It's spot on. I don't know what the what all the notes are in this, but it smells like a straight up Honeycrisp apple that you just sliced in half. This, I think, is my favorite apple scent, not only from Scentsy, but kind of all time when it comes to apple fragrances. Even in candle format, I don't think that I have smelled a Honeycrisp apple that is this accurate. So juicy, so sweet. It just smells real. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put this in my club. Dang it. Oh, this is so good. Listen, you'll be seeing some 6-packs of this at the very least. If I do not put this in my club, it's going to be coming to me in some 6-packs for sure. Okay, there are 3 other fragrances in here, and I believe these are maybe some of the original Scentsy fragrances. Definitely a nice little selection here. And I've never tried this Clean Breeze, so I want to move on to that one next. I have tried the other 2, so I'm a little bit more familiar with them, but this one here, I'm not, oh, I smell it already. Oh, that's nice. Listen, I am not a fresh girly. I don't really gravitate towards a lot of fresh fragrances. I like gourmands, and I'm big on fruity fragrances. Thus, you know, my love of that Honeycrisp apple there. This is kind of an interesting mix of almost like a clean, fresh cotton laundry type scent, and then like a fresh breeze. This is really nice. This would make a great laundry room scent. Man, that's good. And this one smells strong. Actually, both of these first 2 smell really, really strong. So I think we're gonna get some decent strength and throw from these. So that's beautiful. Definitely would be designated either as a laundry room or bathroom type of situation for me personally. I wouldn't use this, for example, here in, you know, the formal living room. A Scentsy warmer back there. In fact, I have 2 on either of these tables here. I'm not sure you can tell. The other one over here isn't on. Those are my champagne warmers, which definitely one of my favorite warmers of all time from Scentsy. Let me know down below what your favorite Scentsy warmer ever is. That is definitely in my, I would say, like top 3. It's beautiful, but yeah, I wouldn't warm this out here. It would definitely be designated to either a laundry room or a bathroom, but this is delightful. I've never smelled this before, so definitely worth trying just for that. And then the other 2 are Welcome Home and Baked Apple Pie. Now, Welcome Home is one of those that I know Lisa absolutely adores it, and for the most part, we have basically the same opinion on pretty much most of the fragrances. She loves this a little bit more than I do. This is a very, very classic, kind of like almost borderline spicy red hot cinnamon and like pine cones type of scent. You know how when you go to a craft store around the holidays, Michael's for example, and they have those bags of the cinnamon pine cones? That is what the Welcome Home smells like to me. It also kind of reminds me of my mom. I've actually given this one to my mom before, and she really loves it. This reminds me of growing up with my mom when she used to simmer potpourri on the stovetop. Did your mom ever do that in the 90s? My mom was big on simmer pots back then, and this really reminds me of a lot of those potpourris that she would simmer on the stove. Or she even had those little like tea light warmers where you would put the potpourri inside and then like a little bit of water as well, and then, you know, you'd light your little tea light and it would just give off the most just welcoming, this is a great name for this, Welcome Home, the most welcoming, like warm cinnamon type of fragrance. This kind of takes me back to those days. So while it's not my personal favorite, I do love the nostalgia of this one for sure, and yeah, I can see why Lisa really loves this one. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save this one for the fall and warm it. I think what I might do is pair this with something like sugar cookie to just tone it down just a little bit, or even vanilla bean buttercream. I think vanilla bean buttercream would be wonderful alongside this, and that's always a staple in my collection. So, and then the last one is definitely one of the fragrances that I have always enjoyed from Scentsy, and it's their Baked Apple Pie. What does this smell like? It smells like apple pie. It really truly does. Oh, it's good. It's really, really good. I do get a slight crust note from this one, but I feel like the bulk of this fragrance for me, to my nose, kind of centers around the apple pie filling. So you get that ooey gooey, like warmed apple with the mix of the cinnamon and the sugar, a touch of nutmeg. This is like, it's got some spice to it, but it's not overly spicy. It smells like an apple pie. I'm not a huge baker myself, but I really like to get the Costco apple pies. Who else loves them? An enormous Costco apple pie. That is, they're so good. Like, that's a great apple pie. I like the thick, like, crust, especially like the lattice crust that they have on top. Ooh, it's so good. But yeah, this really reminds me of sticking my nose into a Costco apple pie. I love it. I love this one. So this is great to have on hand for the fall. I'm a very seasonal person when it comes to my home fragrance, so I will not be ready to commit to this for the welcome home anytime soon. And actually, I think I want to save the Honeycrisp Harvest as we get a little bit closer to the end of August, beginning of September. For me, apple scents I'm a little bit limited with when I utilize these. Typically end of August when I start decorating for fall, and then through September, I'm an apple person, but after that, I go full pumpkin mode. Like, I love me some pumpkin. So, but for that like month and a half out of the year, I do crave apple scents, and this one is so authentic, you guys. Obviously, you can get this next month when it's released, but if you want to try it in advance of that, get this Whiff Box. This is a great box, you guys. I think definitely, I haven't had a ton of these Whiff Boxes. I don't purchase them all the time, but the ones that I'm really interested in that Lisa kind of gives me a heads up about, I'm all for. So anyway, that is what is in this 20th anniversary collection Whiff Box. Let me know if you got one and what you think about these fragrances, and let me know if you too are beyond pumped and excited about this happy birthday. By the way, the only way that you can get this is in this Whiff Box. So, all right, my camera's about to cut me off, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.